There are those who would say, Vijay, that they can't make out when you have time to work.
As I told you, this yacht, my aeroplane, everything is sort of equipped with a fully functioning office. You know, at the end of the day, there is no rule that says you've got to be sitting behind a desk. So some people may be under the false impression that if I'm sitting here on this yacht, that I'm not working. Other people who are better informed or who know better will immediately say that, well, I know he's working on that yacht or he's working on that plane. I don't think UB would come as far as it has today if I was not very serious about my work and my responsibilities.
Are there any failures, anything you regret?
Oh yeah, absolutely, my God. I mean, life's not complete without failures. I bought Beston Compton Engineering and I thought at that time it was a great acquisition. I tried very hard to turn it around, but I failed. So yeah, that was a failure.
To come back to this larger-than-life image, you know, the king of good times image, is it part of your business strategy?
Look, at the end of the day, it's fair to say that I am the brand ambassador for my brands, and it's important for me to be the brand ambassador because I'm not allowed to advertise the way the West allows advertisement. And this started 30 years ago, so, you know, it was Kingfisher, a beer that was supposed to be the king of good times, but then I became the king of good times by default.
Vijay Mallya likes to live life king-size in more ways than one. So a few years ago, he went into politics, initially with the intention of uniting the Janata Dal in Karnataka at the behest of his political mentor and Karnataka's late Chief Minister, Ramakrishna Hegde. He claims that becoming Chief Minister of Karnataka is not what he's in politics for.
Why would you want to be Chief Minister? Not for power. I don't need power. Not for money. I don't need money. Position. I don't need it. I'm very happy where I am.
What would you like to do?
I think that Karnataka state has huge potential. Needs to be correctly managed. I mean, look at the infrastructure in Bangalore, the knowledge capital of India. I used to proudly say that there's no reason why Bangalore should not be the knowledge capital of Asia. But the infrastructure doesn't measure up. On the contrary, the infrastructure is now proving to be a humongous handicap. I read a newspaper article that said that in the forthcoming elections in the Chamundeshwari constituency in Mysore, where Siddaramaiah is contesting, that the election commission has banned the sale of alcohol. But if you read into it, people are being given alcohol, people are being given money, people are being, I mean, it's almost tantamount to try to buy votes. Whereas if you can sort of convince somebody about your good intentions to achieve some progress that would better the lives of the underprivileged, that's what should be your prime reason for securing votes.
What worries you the most about the state of India at the moment? What is it that bugs you, that sort of makes you want to change it?
You know, sitting in Parliament and watching the Treasury benches and the opposition benches, I mean, it worries me. You take the case of internal security. I happened to hear the debate on internal security. Well, you know, what the Home Minister said is obviously concerning insofar as that, you know, there seems to be sort of sponsored terrorism. But rather than have a good, healthy debate on how one can effectively counter sponsored terrorism, there are allegations being traded across the floor, and from the time of the Indian Airlines Airbus hijacking to Kandahar and all the rest of it. And so nothing constructive really seems to come out of this debate. And if our parliamentarians were more focused and believed in finding solutions, sometimes it's necessary for opposition and those in power to actually collaborate together in a healthy way, in national interest.